Go out.
It's not too deep as the ocean goes deep.
I'm talking about my son's life. And I'm talking about the lives of other black kids. Do what the hell you want to do. Go ahead. But you can't silence me. But you are not going to silence me.
We know that the government is running.
Proven guilty! Don't process!
Due process! Due process! Due process!
Wellness check!
Hey everybody, I'm your host, Texas Black Diamond, and thank you for tuning in to Texas Black Diamond ENT. What is good? What is good? Is my mic on? I don't see nothing moving. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Okay, it's on. I don't see the little thing popping up and down to show me that it's moving. Good morning, everybody. Blessed AM to you all. You guys, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed. I'm still a little tired and wore out, but hey, I'm here. Like I said, I'm gonna ride it till the wheels run off, okay? Till the wheels just fall off. I'm gonna ride this till the wheels fall off. Even though somebody predicted 10 years, I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off, you guys. I want to say this first of all. I appreciate everyone that supporting this channel, supporting Robert, and supporting me. I appreciate that so much. Through everything I have gone through and what I'm going through now, I appreciate everyone. I'm just the type of person that try to keep a positive spirit through it all, and try to have a little laughter, you know even though this is a serious situation. But at the same time, if I don't, I'm gonna be where I'm at now. Stressed out, wore out, and and things like that. So I appreciate you all. Just let me know if you hear me, because I don't see like the mic thing going up and down on my end. So I'm not sure if you guys can hear me or not. Okay, thank you. God bless y'all. And God bless the mods. I appreciate you guys as always. Thank you so much. I'm gonna tell y'all something funny. Shout out and put the hearts up for our elderly people, because they don't give a damn what they say. And I feel like now I'm getting older, and I've been around a bunch of elderly people, so I have that old spirit. So it's just like whatever I feel like I want to say, I'm gonna say it. my God, you guys. I mean, I was at my doctor's appointment, and so I'm sitting waiting, and this elderly lady, she's a black lady. She look like she about 70, 80 or something like that. And so this girl, she walked by and she had on some, I think some sweats, and looked like she had on some thongs. Her booty big, and it was just jiggling. so and the woman said it so loud, so the girl looked back. She said, I don't see why the hell these women run around here putting on these half of a damn bloomers. She said half a bloomer. And I was like, I'm just trying to talk about all up in her ass, and her ass already big and jiggly. She just wants somebody to look at her ass. So I don't see how they wear them half a bloomers. She said, you be wearing them half a bloomers. I said, yes, ma'am, I used to wear them. I said, but I said, I like all over underwears to cover me up, or no panties at all. I said, cause I will find myself, I don't care where I'm at. You know how you, when them thongs get up in your butt and you get on your tippy toes and you try to pull them out, you dig and deep. And she was like, but see that stuff, she said, that shit ain't worth it. That shit ain't worth it. See you all up in the stores and grocery stores digging all up in your ass. And all it do is make you jiggle. Talking about y'all need to put on these what she said, support holes, and support your, put on support holes and keep your shape. Talking about y'all wear these half a pants. I said they called thong man. Tell her, I don't care what that shit is. Talking about y'all paying all that money, they ain't even put all your cloth on your panties and your bloomers. Oh my gosh, she made my day. That lady talked to me almost the whole time. And I enjoyed speaking with her because she didn't care. Like, so you know me, I like to bring up conversations and stuff. And she's like, these women these days, they just don't have no respect for their tails. They just don't have no respect for their tails. What's up, Mr. J? Just walking in the building. Give the hearts to the that father, you guys. I appreciate our black men. We have good black men, good black fathers, that support their kids and do whatever they need to do for their babies. And I was like, I was watching Mr. J, just jumping on another subject since he popped in. And we was in New York at the support rally for Robert, and he had his babies, and how he respected his his kids, and his youth, his younger daughter, how he respected all of them. And I was just watching him, how he was interacting with his babies and stuff, and how he talked to them, and how they talk to him, and how comfortable they are speaking with their father. Some kids are kind of afraid to just talk to their father, but um, it's always good to have a father that you can go to and speak to, especially if you growing up and you want to know about a man, and you telling him, hey, I have a crush on this boy, can you give me some advice? Because we as women, we can't give every detail to our kids. So I watched that, and I was like, I wanted an all nighter, and the kids was hanging in with their father. They were right there beside them, hanging in. And me, I want an all nighter, and I'm looking over at the kids. I'm looking at Mr. J. I said, you know what? Because I know Mr. J was gonna hang in there with me to the end, and them babies was too. And so I was like, let's just end it, so you can spend time with these babies, and y'all enjoy, y'all drove all the way here, enjoy, New York, and stuff like that. So shout out to Mr. J and his babies. That's a blessing, you know. to have, our fathers. I'm gonna give a shout out to my dad, you know, because he been supporting me, through what I'm going through, and he stay in my ear, treating me like he's still a drill sergeant, letting me know, this is not the end. You're gonna keep fighting, you're gonna keep doing this, and there's no pain, there's no such thing as pain. Keep your mind off of it. He's been a big support for me. So, shout out to our Black fathers, because we have strong Black men, and they don't show that, in the mainstream media. So speaking on the mainstream media, I wanted to speak on um, making it trend. And it seemed like it got into somebody's ear, because if you guys recall, after I talked about the Bunjean, and I know we had a ball, and we did not come to play. I swear I didn't give a damn who was hungry. I wasn't hungry, but I was like, okay, we need to eat. We do need to eat, huh? But see, that's how Mr. J. That's how my daddy like raised us. It was like no excuses. If you came here to do something, you better do your best. No excuses. And you see how quick I ate that piece. I rolled that piece up New York style, and I just chomped that damn piece of down my damn throat. I was like, let the kids eat, because you ready to get your ass up. Sit your ass down. Let the kids take their time to eat. But I was ready. I had, I swear, if I could do it all over again, I would have just did me, and I would have did a 24-hour shit, because New York downtown do not close. But yeah. But if y'all could recall, I know some of the ones that come on faithfully remember me speaking after we listened to the motion from Jennifer Bunjean, Robert's new counselor. And when we was reading it, and then we was hearing the text messages from the mother and the daughter, and I said, y'all, I said, we need to get this to the news. We need the news to hear this. What's up, one pal? Simple, everybody vet. Hey. Okay. So, y'all remember when I was saying that, I said, we need to get this to the news. We need to get this to these outlets, news outlets. And that's exactly what I was doing. And you can always get the email, because see, right now the journalists, they're hungry for some juicy news. But if you reach out to these journalists, you have to make it interesting. Cause you know me, I'm just animated anyway. And I'm like, hey, I have some information on the R. Kelly's case. And this is what's going on. And don't you know that the mother, Jane Doe number 5, Asriel Clary's mother, was texting her, and this is what it is. And I was sending the information to him. I let him know where the information came from. I got it off Pacers, and Jennifer Bunjean brought out the full text messages. And so I'm calling, leaving messages to, these news outlets, especially Chicago. And so I was like, man, how you feel about it? Because I am so shocked. So I just made it so like I'm talking, and I'm just like animated, and I'm making it sound like, damn, this is a shocker. And so when you make it seem like not make it seem like, because it's not a make it seem like to me, but if it's something that's interesting for the public, the journalists they're going to feed on it. The journalists, they're going to feed on it. They're going to be like, oh, okay. And so if you guys can get the information and give it to them, and, even read part of it, and don't you know the mother was texting him and Judge Ann, this is the reason why. I said, this is the reason why Judge Ann, I said, I call her Sidebar. So he started laughing. I said, I called Judge Sidebar. I said, but Judge Ann, she wouldn't allow his defense team to bring the parents on, and this is why. And I said, when they spoke to Jane Doe number 5, and I said, that's Azriel Clary. I said, when the prosecutors were speaking with her, they tried to bring it out like the mother was texting, but they didn't put everything out there. They was trying to put it a little bit out there, but they didn't put it all out there. So if you go on Pacers, and I gave them the number of the motion, um, showing them, where Jennifer Bunjean put it out there. I say it is so much fraud with these prosecutors. I said they blocked his due process. I said Robert didn't get a due process. So it was more like I was feeding them the juicy stuff. And so I'm gonna go back again, and I'm gonna keep sending that information. And I think if you go on their website, and they have on there, if you have a story that y'all want us to talk about, or you have a good investigation story, leave it here. So they have like emails and stuff that you can leave to them. So these are the top outlets for Chicago. Even reach out to New York, you know, reach out to New York. So that's what I was doing. And I try to use my time, the best way I can. Like I'm just laying in this bed and I'm at home. I have nothing to do. I have wiped everything down. Everything is clear. It's like nothing to do. I'm about to go crazy, y'all. So, but I think one Chicago outlet got a hold to it, and they also spoke on Judge Ann. They don't think that she's gonna overturn it, which I don't think so either. But the power's in the tongue, and God is who He is. And Judge Sidebar, she just that type of person. So she's just this stubborn ass damn goat, and I don't think she's gonna budge. We already know that. If you was at the hearing, listening to the hearing and hearing what Judge Ann said at the time with Nicole, we already know her thoughts. Anyway, so good morning, everybody. So y'all make it trending. Y'all send that information. Let them know. And maybe the more people, don't bug the hell out of them though. Y'all just, if get the email and email them a screenshot of the motion and stuff like that. This is Adriel's Clary and her mother, and stuff like that. I even went into Twitter, and some of the journalists in Twitter, I went into their inbox, and like the pictures I had of Azriel and her mom, and pieces of what she was saying, I was sending it to them too. So that's why I actually posted that on Twitter and posted on YouTube, so you guys can take it and spread it out. We have to reach out to the big machine now. And this is something juicy, like, oh my God, and she was the one running around here saying that her daughter was held captured, and she was the one acting like he snatched her daughter up, and things like that. So when you speak to him, y'all make it juicy. Make it juicy. Make it sound juicy, because that's what these journalists are looking for, because it's really not too much to put it in the newspaper now, other than Putin, politics, crime, and stuff like that. So they looking for something juicy to talk about. And so get that out there, you guys. Yeah. One pap, I didn't get a chance to talk about that Timothy Savage. Timothy Savage, I don't know, you remember Timothy Savage was talking all that mess about that Bass dude, talking about his language, his cussing. Daddy Pappy Timothy was up there cussing his tail off, saying the F word and everything. I said, look, I had to go in there. Somebody sent me the link. That's the only way I know what's going on when people send me the link. I go in there and I catch it at the right time. He with the cuss, and I said, wait a minute, I said not Pastor, the preacher Tim cursing his ass off. He said the F word. And he said, he really want his daughter. I'm like, this ain't the way to get your daughter. Shit, just let her chill. Shit, my daughter, my oldest daughter, she don't be calling me. I'm like, hell, I don't care. I raised her. I did what all I could do for my kids. And that's one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to kiss my kids' tail. I'm not going to run behind them. I'm not going to say they've been kidnapped or anything like that. All you have to do is go on Facebook. I don't know. I can't say that with her, but she's an adult, and he is trying. And this right here show exactly what somebody was telling me about what Joy was saying about her parents. She left because she was in college. She couldn't move freely in college and do what she wanted to do as a college student. Though she's gone and her mind is made up, right? Yeah. And see, the person that was close, real close to Joy, was talking to me. And as a matter of fact, she read some of the text messages that Joy um was sending her. They were close, but Joy ended up changing her number. And I said, well, I guess Joy is probably following directions from her attorney. She probably not trusting people right now. And so, people probably giving her number out and stuff like that. But she told the person that told me, she said, no, she changed her number. And I'm just waiting on her to give me her new number. She changed her number because Azriel set up an account. And so she got her phone, got Joy a phone, and it was under her account. So according to this person that had an account with Azriel, plus Joy, Azriel was able to go into these people's phone and tamper with their phone. And so that's why she changed her number. But the lady that was around Joy, she told me that Joy said when she was in college, even before she was in college, like when she was in high school, how more strict, her parents were towards her, and the middle daughter had more freedom than Joycelyn. And when she went to college, and that's the reason why she was in a dorm room, because she wanted to get away so she can have more freedom. And she couldn't have freedom. They had people watching her. They had the roommate watching her. They call a roommate, what time she come home, where she at, and stuff like that wasn't letting her live her life. So I feel like when she got involved with Robert, she saw some, a little freedom. Like, let me get the hell on, because they getting on my nerves. Let me do me, let me be me, and stuff like that. And if you listen to Timothy when he speak, he is so demanding. And he was like, you better be at that funeral. You better do this, and stuff like that. I'm like, and that's why I went into his thing. I'm like, damn, you ain't gonna win respect by being demanding to this grown ass woman. How you expect for this woman? Because you're not gonna be demanding to me. And I'm even with the significant other that I have, when he go to speaking like what I better do, or he's saying it in a demanding voice, I look at his ass like, you got me messed up. You better talk to me and ask me in a different damn way. I do not budge when I feel like somebody is trying to demand me. And she's a grown ass woman. What y'all saying in this chat? They want her to that bad. They should have. Yeah, and that's why I was saying, like, if they really wanted to be with her that bad, you know, why the hell they could have sat at the Trump Tower? She had to come out eventually. Somebody else sat at the Trump Towers until they came out, so they could have did the same thing, right? They, like, we apologize to you, Joy. We sorry, and it was something that really made me say something. Think about it. Is when Tim was like, "Yeah, I sat by her, and she had a hissy fit. She was jerking, and she was mad, and she had a hissy fit, and they asked me to move, and I'm like, damn." What did you do to this child? You can't put it on Robert 3 damn years. Now, how many people agree with me? All the people that they said was damn brainwashed and damn Stockholm syndrome and all that, they got over their Stockholm syndromes and shit just like that. Look how quick. And they said Azriel was Stockholm syndrome to the T, and she was brainwashed to the T, and it was nothing they could do about it. And all they had to do was say one little thing or show her one little thing, and she was over there. She was out of that hypnosis. Um, who else? Holly. She got out of the hypnosis real quick. Sarah got out of the hypnosis real quick. Dominique got out of it. Juice. All of them got out of the hypnosis real quick. So you mean to tell me that your grown ass daughter that's living her life without Robert Sylvester Kelly looking at her face, and you can't say now he trying to say he got handlers. And who in the hell wants to get a charge and get in some trouble like Don Russell now? So you think people that know Robert is sitting up here looking at your daughter, holding her hostage for Robert? You can sing that to somebody else, because hell, I'm not listening to the music, okay? I'm not listening to that kind of music because it doesn't make sense. So I'm like, something went down. The same way when he said it was something about in the car taking her back to the dorm, or something about she ran in when they went to eat or something. She ran into the restroom and locked herself in the restroom. What really happened? Because now it seemed like to me that something happened for this lady to be upset, and then you put it on Robert. You trying to throw it off on Robert. You trying to make it seem like it's Robert, and it's not. That's the question. And I'm gonna end it with that, y'all. I think something happened, and he's trying to take the focus off the damn savages and put it on the Kelly. Okay? Something happened. And in matter of fact, that person told me that's close to Joy, that Joy said that he violated her, and I don't have no proof. I'm just going by what the source is saying that she said. Joycelyn said that he violated her. And she also said, Azriel said it too. And then I said, well, I said, do you think that those women are saying that so they can stay in the home with Robert so Robert won't send them back? Do you think that? And that was my, you know, question to her. I felt like they were saying that to stay in good graces with him. And so they were saying that's the reason why Robert was so protective of them, because he was violated by a family member and he didn't want them being hurt by a family member. So I mean that's what was told to me. I don't know how true it is because that's second party information. And I like proof, you know. But I'm gonna get off here, you guys. I have to go. I just want to keep it at 30 minutes. And I just wanted y'all to just keep it trending, spread that information to the news outlets, even the people with strong followers. Send that information to them. Send it to the shade room. Just make it trending, and that's how we'll get that information out. No matter what, somebody was telling me what Bass was saying, and it killed their spirit. I'm like, everybody has their opinion, and it doesn't matter what other people say. We already know this is going to be a battle. We already know it's going to be a fight. We already know about the Innocent Project, how many people that was wrongfully convicted and been in jail for so long, but we're not hoping this for Robert. We hoping for the best, and we hoping that things can change. Just because this happened to this person, something can happen different with Robert. God makes these moves on his time. So you guys, y'all be blessed. I really appreciate you guys. I have to go now. I have to go when I rush out. Everyone was stalking. Yeah, they was stalking him all the way down to the men. I appreciate my moms for stepping in. I appreciate everybody for coming visit me this morning. I know people at work, some people trying to rest, and I thank you guys for viewing. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you have not done so already. Okay.
Go out.
It's not to be as the ocean goes deep.
I'm talking about my son's life. And I'm talking about the lives of other black kids. Do what the hell you want to do. Go ahead. But you can't silence me. But you are not going to silence me.
We know that the government is running.
Prove it guilty! Due process! Due process! Due process! Wellness check!
Hey everybody, I'm your host, Texas Black Diamond, and thank you for tuning in to Texas Black Diamond ENT.